We went to a food show with another great cook, great chef, the manager of the national team, and we watched the demonstration, and I think it was what I would call, we loved the machine instantly, love at first sight. We bought the machines, totally happy, came home, told my chef I bought this machine, and I could see the excitement in all my staff that they're getting this new machine, because they all seem to have known about it more than I.
We started off with the Thermomix for menu development. I think originally we used it mostly as a time saver, as you can combine several functions, as in making crème anglaise. You pop the eggs in, you weigh all the other ingredients straight in the machine and set the button, and you can walk away, which is a great advantage. And you know, it took a couple of months after that before we were able to develop things that we weren't able to do previously with normal methods.
The way I work with my restaurant is they come up with the ideas, I look at it, like it, it's going in on the menu.
We make parfaits, do liver parfait with it. We make a lovely unbaked cheesecake, which again, with the speed of the blades and the heating element in there, it allows me to use gelatin in some very interesting ways.
Thermomix is a very high-tech blender food processor with the advantage of a built-in digital scale and a heat range. So you've got a timer and a heat range, so you get the perfect recipe every time. It's definitely the most advanced piece of equipment of its kind in the industry I've ever seen.
The learning curve on the Thermomix is to use the basic functions. Takes very little time. I find all the features to be quite intuitive, but to fully unlock the potential of the machine, I think might take someone several months.
As a pastry chef at a Barefoot Bistro, what we figure with that machine is that the improvement of my texture in all the recipes we do brings up a smoother texture in the final product than a classic method of doing things. Let's say I'm doing buttercream, well, with the Thermomix I can just cook everything in it, and at the end it would just be really creamy and develop a certain elasticity in the product.
My favorite feature with the Thermomix is just the ability to blend and heat at the same time. It enables me to make some of the finest purees, especially vegetable purees.
Well, we use the Thermomix to do a lot of what we call fluid gel. A lot of emulsion with the Thermomix as well, what we could not do with just a hand blender or a regular blender because of the power of the machine.
In the kitchen world, it's all about multitasking. Many jobs throughout the day before your service starts. There's a lot of mise en place, or the preparation of the various food items that have to be ready for service, and it's like having an assistant cook to get you through the day.
At the recent Culinary Olympics, we made a foie gras foam, which because of the heating and blending abilities, it made for a very smooth, wonderful, unbroken puree.
Overall, the Thermomix is good to do pretty much anything in the pastry department in the kitchen. From ice cream to sorbet to ganache. To do a sabayon, it's fantastic. You can as well do a meringue in it without any problem.
The Thermomix certainly belongs into today's kitchens. Science, technology, we have made great advantage in all of those things, and we would be silly to ignore a machine of that caliber that can help a cook or a pastry cook in his endeavor with incredible, beautiful products. We have to accept the new things, just like in the old days everything was cooked on high heat. Now we barely poach it, slow heat. We learned that the product is much better handled, preserved nutrients, and it's the way to go. So a Thermomix certainly belongs in any good fine establishment.